Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports. As we get set for this NBA presentation.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Orlando.
Anthony Davis.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Outside for George. Picked by Vucevic. And the foul on Mike Bibby. That's his first foul. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Just 3 to shoot. Toppin, good.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Clippers moving the ball around. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocked loose. Green with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. The drive by Green. And it's blocked.
Boy, impressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Porter double team. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Picked by Vucevic. Out left to the wing. With the drive. To the inside. Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vuce is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
And here is Toppin. After Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Vucevic with the bucket.
What a nice-looking jump shot by Nikola Vucevic. So much went into his all-star appearance, but shooting a big part of it.
Bibby with it. George picks him up. And the wide-open shot from Green. And another 3 for Houston.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Toppin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Well, you see the run, jump athleticism of Obi Toppin. He gets to the rim in a hurry.
Here he goes. It's stolen by Vucevic. On the wing, Harris. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
Out to the right wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Toppin. 4 on the clock. And it's Vucevic missing. Houston leading by 3. Pushing it up. Right side, Porter. They double in with Vucevic. Now Porter for the 3. Paul George grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Here's Bibby, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for your Rockets, Mike Bibby.
And he's good on the second. And here are the Clippers, trailing by 2. Out to Harris. Now Ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Assisted by
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Now, here is Bibby. There's a screen by Porter. Davis inside. Stolen by Ball. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And that one's good, George. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Size and strength. Paul George has both, and you love his willingness to play through contact.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Back to Ball. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Hayes. The shot comes out. The Clippers go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Clippers ball.
Outside Jackson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to LaFrance. 5 to shoot. Back to Craig. And here's Pierce. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Now here's Ennis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's LaFrance. Pops in the layup for 2. LaFrance has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Clippers.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Good work there as it goes. Hayes has got his first points of the night. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to LaFrance. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
And Greg,
foul.
you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
Alb always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. And when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Stolen by Lewis. Here's Haynes. Nails the baby hook. And the Rockets lead by 5.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's LaFrance. 4 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And he banks in the layup. LaFrance has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Haynes. And he gets it to go.
And that's what the pump fakes there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Got a piece of it. Hayes with the steal. It's intercepted. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
LA timeout call. It's time for T-shirt. Clippers substitution.
To the paint. Here's Bibby. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bibby's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Davis sends it back.
The incredible width of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Zubac. Davis with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. Key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Zubac. Lays it up off the glass. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Outside, Green. Davis sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. Back to Davis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball. Clippers substitution. Nikola Vucevic.
Clippers trail by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. In the corner, it's Toppin.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
And that one, good. Davis has got 10.
With just how long AD is, he can take hits and still get to the bucket.
And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
With the score, your Rockets, 37. The Clippers, 25.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great... And with With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Clippers trail by 12. And it's Ball penetrating. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Nobody near George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. George has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. On the wing, Green. Davis sets a screen. Inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Right side, Porter takes the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Connects from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Porter double team. Pass to Odom. Now, here is Bibby. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. Ball with the rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Vucevic with it. It's stolen by Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
And really
foul.
one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
Anthony Davis.
Houston with a big group substitution here. And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 12. The Clippers again turning it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
He's with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And he makes that one. Davis has got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, George. He's got 7. And Davis sends it back. Down low. Here's Lewis. Lays it up and banks it in. Lewis has got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
Davis with the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Stolen by Lewis. Outside, Davis. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. It's good. Davis has got 21 in the game.
Anthony Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
A different look for the Clippers. And here is Los Angeles now. It's an 18-point game. Pass to LaFrance. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
You know, Doris, we see a lot of retired NBA players getting into ownership. Now there is some talk of current players getting some equity in teams. You see that happening?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Kevin. What I love is retired players getting involved, whether it's Grant Hill, now Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. They want to be in positions of ownership, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. But I do think I'd rather see current players just lock in on their careers than get involved in investing in current teams.
Pass to LaFrance. Stolen. Here's Haynes. Another shot. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to LaFrance. Shot clock at 6. To help the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here tonight. Both good from the line that time. Rockets leading by 21. Right side, Pierce. Plenty of space. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
A shot by LaFrance, no good. To the paint. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's his first.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The Rockets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Houston Rockets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Hayes. He takes it in. Outside Pierce. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Pierce has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Rockets. Pass to Vucevic. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Clippers ball.
The reverse. Blocked again. They get it back.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Who is outside? His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. To the inside. Here's George. Rockets with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Pierce. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Pierce has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
From deep, George. It's stolen by Vucevic. Inside. And that one is off. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Haynes. Houston with a new 14. A shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. A second chance effort. Here's Haynes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Pass to Vucevic. There's the triple. Another miss by Vucevic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Haynes. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. In the corner, George with it. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Houston now. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's at the elbow. Pierce has doubled. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. No good on that one. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.
Why you lie to me? Why I gotta show you? lit, used to play with aluminum foil. Yeah, she just wanna show a little song, send no formal. Yeah, I just all you kids, I'm not normal. Yeah, say she wanna shoot another flick, it's a you know I got all the cheese like the short no. Yeah, I be in all this speeds, got that turbo. Yeah, say she wanna pull up on me, keep my alert on. Yeah, say she been real lonely, she needs some twerk on. Yeah, say she been bored with everything, needs some work on. She got a degree, I love her. Said she won't pull up, get sad. Said she won't pull up, just say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside. Drive, it's real. Drive, said she won't pull up, get sad. Said she won't pull up, just say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside. Drive, it's real. Drive, said she won't pull up, get sad. Said she won't pull up, just say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside. Drive, it's real. Drive, said she won't pull up, get sad. Said she won't pull up, just say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside. Drive, it's real.
I sip a hot tea, watching RG flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Can eat wheat and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third timer, slurred word primer, dime my mama, and make sure it stay tight, it's only right. On the daylight and the nightlife, they bite trife. From the bug to happy-go-lucky, ask him do he really give a no ice bucket list.
Yeah,
struck a nugget duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate, and learn to never give a They never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know what it's still. He stayed face, no brakes, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light, I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds, I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this abyss, this kid's art differs like shimmers. He the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side, it's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. No in 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. Disregarded thugs.
They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent gotta speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead.
They're here.
Yeah, had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind of sentences, master prime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, passing down my Benjamin flashing. Metaphor for what you do and what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic how I pin the pen on paper, pin to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate, effort towards caring for folk, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back we go to acting. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Ooh. Don't go chasing dollars. Ooh. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the
Oh, it's a gnat in here. Get out of here, gnat. You got something to tell me, gnat? You got something you want to tell me, gnat? Cuff my, place myself on house arrest, locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up, doing about 50-11 sex. Ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow. Maybe cause I'm mellow. And I got so much style. It's probably cause I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took an L from Mrs. Winters, but I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room, room, room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories. We rocket the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. And he more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing. Soul in a soup, so many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth, these burning the wick at both ends. Fade to black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be easy.
To make room, room, room for the light. Lately I've been
the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know what I know, but you heard what you heard, so you poked your head in, got suspicion confirmed. Been on my feet for miles, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get the turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you fresh like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen? Use the answer to relax.
For the life. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you rush things.
Let it go. Straight as game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Your dreads off. My orders ain't no mouth. Thugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beat box. He made that shot turn. Roll the spot on pimp the car. Had a mask on. Make him beatbox. In Miami with my that shit got a feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big phone. Ready to get it started. I got no sense. No hitter. Ride around with. Call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Gotta do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got it on the door. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make a wrong. It just go on and on. I'll kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this waters. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Your dreads off. My orders ain't no mouse. Thugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Roll the spot on pepper.
Rest of us dead, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick it moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen. But if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line. Stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever, and the lobster is butterfly. Stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb.
It's time for the NBA Live. On 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to Phoenix. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Grant. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Here's Ball. 4 on the clock. Bridges with the steal. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Olsen. Offline with his 3. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. The drive by Ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint. Bridges with the steal.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Brand nails both of them. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Clippers. It's deflected. Pass to Vucevic. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Now here's Vucevic. Going inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Brand, good. Brand's got 6. Pass to Toppin. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Bridges. Brand outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. He's looking for Brand and finds him. Bridges for 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
No good from Brand.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's George, and the rejection by Brand. It's tipped. George with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Wasted no time on that one. He has 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Toppin. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Toppin can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-6 run. Brand outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. For the Thunder.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Toppin with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. And that one hits back iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Pokusevski. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Down low. Here's Vucevic. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Pass to man. Fires from deep. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Pass to LaFrance. And it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Jackson drives in. Here's LaFrance. Jackson with it. And it's Carter picking him up. LaFrance. And it's sent back by Carter. Pass to man. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shoots it. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's LaFrance. Outside for Jackson. Here's LaFrance. Over Carter. And it's sent back by Carter. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Thunder with some changes. The Thunder leading by 14. Got a hand on it. Out to the wing. Pass to LaFrance. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Craig. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal
The first
foul.
one falls.
First team foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Thunder leading by 16. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Bridges. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bridges with the steal. Banked in off the glass.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Brand right side. Stolen by Ball. Knocks it loose. Right wing. Back to Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Brand.
You know, at a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Mann. Pass to Carter. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Vucevic. From deep. And that's good. Wendell Carter for 3. And the Thunder lead by 17.
The team creates a good look for Carter. His rock-solid mechanics
The end of the
do the
first
rest.
half. With the score, your Clippers 18, the Thunder 35.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, leading by 17. Stay with us, folks. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clippers trail by 17.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First team foul.
And here is ball. Pass to Toppin. To the middle. Stolen by Jamison.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Toppin with it. No good with the layup. The Thunder leading by 20. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mann. Clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For 3, Harris. And the Clippers miss again.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Pass to Mann. Outside, Jamison. Jamison, a screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Defense.
So, for the Clippers.
LA Basketball. Substitution for your Clippers.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the left wing. Stolen by Carter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Not just a half-court player, Wendell runs the floor well and has those long strides that eat up the ground.
Pass to Ennis. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now Bridges. It's stolen by Ennis. To the wing on the left. Here's Craig. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Elton Brand.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Pass to Ennis.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's LaFrentz. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. And he lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try.
The desire to finish. Shea has that in his DNA.
Greg, you know, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
And most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. To the inside. .122 left in the third. With the fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's LaFrance. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. LaFrance has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Inside. Here's LaFrance. Bridges with the board.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit. Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ennis. Got a piece of it. Here's LaFrance. Over Brand. And he can't bank that one in.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Brand's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Giddey. Count it. Giddey's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Oklahoma City.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from 3-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Harris's shot is off. Here's Pokusevski. Pass to man. From outside the arc. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. And the foul on Obi Toppin.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Now here's Jamison. 6 to shoot. They double him with Vucevic. Here's Giddey.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
Carter Jr.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And it's Ball penetrating. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
4 for the Thunder.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And there's the drive. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Now Vucevic. Ball with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many mistakes. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Pass to Vucevic. Down low. Ball with the bucket.
Well trained and blocking out distractions. ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Bridges outside. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the layup's good off the glass.
Miles Bridges.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Toppin with the steal. On the wing, Harris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
2 minutes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Brand. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Vucevic. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's George. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Brand.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
George. Rebounded by Brand. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Bridges. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
George. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here is Brand. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just complete.
I see you last week. You tried to bash me. You ain't no athlete. Doing what I wanna do makes me comfortable. I'ma count these hundreds, bro, with no regards to you. I be out of pocket. I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill. Check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket. I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill. Check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what the bands do. Ooh, I've been trying to keep my cool. Late nights posted in the stool. Money making moves. Don't know what to choose. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. You don't really want me. You just wanna boast. You just wanna be in all my videos. No, think you gotta go. Acting like a model, never walked before. So it's no love. Never seen it on when well I could. Now you. Oh. No, you think I be out of pocket. I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill. Check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what the bands do. I be out of pocket. I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill. Check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand
friend, you don't speak. Sup with you? Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms it's off limits if you trouble in. I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move, if you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can't. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm until you are it. We aiming at each other, overcome it. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you poor long enough or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss gets it light. Is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, you run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit fear while the other one dead.
I just tore my ACL.
Subsides, time will pass. Betrayal.
Tore my ACL, but I'm all right.
If you don't win against this team, I'm never hosting this segment again.
Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. The seat shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs. Still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your lives running crazy with your souls on fire.
Are you ready for some 2K Compete events? Let's start aboard the Concha del Mar. This weekend, it's Treasure Island, where you can hop off the cruise ship and explore. Play games on island courts and earn progressively higher XP multipliers. Next weekend, it's Dime Time. Come together as a community to reach the target number of assists and win prizes. Playmakers, this is your time to shine. Now, let's go to the city. Every day, you can play ranked Pro-Am games at League Nights, and every Friday, check out Club 2K and drop buckets to newly dropped beats. This weekend, it's Puma Mania. You'll be able to earn double, triple, and quadruple XP for playing games in Puma gear, so don't miss out. And check back next weekend for some high-stakes hoops with Rival Day Conquest and Rival Day Championship. Rep your affiliation and compete for the title. Who will win Season 1? I can't wait to find out. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, let's talk My Team Unlimited. There are 2 tournaments this year with a total prize pool of $500,000. Now that's a lot of money, so here are Brian and Sasha with all of the details on how you can get in on the action.
The $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament is back.
And in NBA 2K22, both current and next gen can compete in the tournament. That's right, 2 separate big money tournaments in My Team this year.
With $500,000 total on the line, you need to make sure your stick skills are on point to compete with the best the My Team community has to offer. Like last year's finalists, Two-Way Rocco, aka Ty Debo, and new addition Flash, aka Splashy from the NBA 2K League.
So how do you get into this epic tournament? Well, first, you're gonna have to qualify for one of the 4 game days. How do you qualify for that?
When we gon' live in one. You know where I'm from, give a how you in the car and it sound like a in it with $1 million worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we bout to crash. No remorse, I to your dad. Off the porch, bought a Porsche and I drag. Out the billing them did it, now you do the math. If you sick on my son, I won't hide. Brain, we give him a bath. I said I need it. This undefeated. Blocking, then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. There go them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this and I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
Band on the we making it happen. I like a bougie, but keep me a
fantastic. Cartier straight out the plastic, diamonds in all of my glasses.
The magic.
Straight out the basket, they say them young have
the money too old, it's going nasty.
With
the way we pay, we been giving too many passes.
Too many. Drop it back and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest? Who? Elastic, new attachment, get tactic. Technical.
They stole the flow. Go. Now they tryna run off with the fashion.
My neck got freezing. Just give us the reason, make this look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones is. What's your issue? If you got a block outside of the street.
Ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game. They know that we be undefeated. I get. We talking beef, they say that they vegan. Trippin' no reason. We cup them on ice and talking the freezer.
I said I need it. undefeated. Blocking, then I go long. These receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it, then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. Look at them people, you know what it is. Go put that before they breaches. I'ma get out this and I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a slime.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joko. The volcano out of Iceland, he'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the. Learned from a pro as a mentor, started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus your little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, he need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all, trading y'all change for cash and splurge it on a more secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter, and thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf Oil disaster for Virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split, and how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it half price seafood, prices like a real guy, and then spread a lie and say you know why. Bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick mon quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake.
It's game time in Cleveland. The crowd looks to cheer on the Cavaliers. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Pass to Adebayo. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Poked away. Embiid inside. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Here's Garland after the Heat pick up two. This one for three. Embiid, no good. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Thompson. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
And here's McDermott to the paint. Shot clock at 6. Embiid with the steal. Garland with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Three-pointer. Garland, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Adebayo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Cavaliers on D. McDermott sets a screen. Here he goes. Fultz.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
6 on the shot clock. Adebayo, high post. Shoots over Embiid. Miami no good on that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Thompson. Embiid the screen. Three-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. And here is Garland. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Embiid in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here's Garland. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here.
2 minutes remaining.
Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Miami ball. Substitution for your Cavaliers.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. .141 left in the first quarter. Fultz. Out of hand on it. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Mobley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
A different look for Miami.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Now here's Favors. Pass to Hero. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
9 feet out. Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
To the right side. Windler with the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Richmond outside. Inside. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
Pass to Nader. Back to Hero. Down low. Driving inside. It's deflected. It's stolen. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Richmond for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5.
Right,
it's the NBA.
Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
Miami trailing. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th Greg in the 2019 draft. And he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Pass to Richmond. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. It's over Hero. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Took him no time at all on that one. Richmond's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
It's intercepted. Here's the break. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
A different look for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. One-on-one fast break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Cleveland.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Pass to Embiid. Uncovered. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Embiid got his second basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Adebayo with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thompson outside. Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Adebayo down low. Oh!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit relaxed here, defending the triple.
And 1:01 left from the first half of basketball. Knocked loose. Towns with the steal. Embiid with it. Robinson picks him up. Thompson outside. Pass to Embiid. A three ball. Offensive rebound. Now Thibault. Garland left side. Launches a three. Here's Towns. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Fultz looking around. With the drive. Adebayo down low. Shoots over Embiid.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he gives you that kind of effort.
33, the Heat, 22.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now Fultz. Pass to McDermott. And here's Adebayo. Guarded by Embiid. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Thompson outside. Back to Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trailed by 11. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Left side, Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Marjanovic. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Marjanovic has got 8 points.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
The finish. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
He throw good, Mobley. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then to Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Goes up again. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
2 minutes.
Here's Marjanovic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Marjanovic has got 12 points in the game. Pass to Nader. Back to Hero. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And those are the buckets Hero needs to round out his game. The more points he gets off drives, the more open that jumper will get. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Back to Curry. They swipe it. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
To the middle. Marjanovic.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Good save it. The rebound by Marjanovic. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Curry looking around. Plenty of space. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A shot by Nader, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Cleveland. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Hero. Pass to Nader. From the arc. Richmond with the rebound. 4 seconds left. And Mobley throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And so it's Cleveland, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnover. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Cleveland leading by 22. Towns the screen. Embiid in the corner. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the rejection by Towns.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Embiid the screen. Garland. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Outside, Towns. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Thompson for 3.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
It's good. 6 points for Markelle Fultz.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
At the top of the key, Towns. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series. Teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
More important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Garland.
2 minutes.
Embiid with it. No good on the 3. And so Miami again turning it over. Here's Thompson. Embiid the screen. Lets it go with the 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Heat.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Embiid.
Miami.
That'll go on McDermott.
McDermott.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. You know, Doris, we see a lot of retired NBA players getting into ownership. Now there is some talk of current players getting some equity in teams. Do you see that happening?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Kevin. What I love is retired players getting involved, whether it's Grant Hill, now Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. They want to be in positions of ownership, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. But I do think I'd rather see current players just lock in on their careers than get involved in investing in current teams.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Adebayo. McDermott, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest or he'll make you pay.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I've been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know where to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She want a mini high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like DMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. That's right. I'm right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house.